Direct variation. What is direct variation? Direct variation, also called direct proportion, is a relationship between two variables, x and y, that can be written as y equals kx and k is different from 0. This situation occurs when the ratio of two variables is constant. When y equals kx, we say that y varies directly with x. When x equals kt, we say that x varies directly with t. K is called the constant of the variation. It never changes, it always stays constant. Let's give a simple example for better explanation. As you can see, there is a direct proportion between x and y. X is always 2 times of y. For example, if x equals 3, y equals 6, or if the x equals 7, y equals 40. The proportion is always the same, as you can see from the table at the left. Graph of direct variation. This is a graph of direct variation. The proportion of x and y is always the same throughout the graph. If x equals 2, y equals 4, and if x equals 3, y equals 6. We can also find the constant by dividing x with y, which equals 2. Daily examples of direct variation. Imagine you are working at a job with pace 30 hours per hour. You work for an average of 40 hours per week. After working there for a week, you find that you need more money, so you decide to work extra hours. So you decide to work for 10 hours more per week and decide to calculate how much money you can earn. We can do this by using direct variation. You previously worked for 40 hours and you made 1200 liras. Now you work for 50 hours a week. So we can calculate the money by multiplying work hours. 50 is money per hour, 30 liras, which equals 1500. You will be making 300 more liras per week. As well, we can find the constant by dividing x and y, which equals to the same as liras per hour. The example 2. Another example is the speed of a car and the distance traveled in a certain amount of time. If you drive your car for 3 hours with an average speed of 70 km per hour, you are going to drive 210 km. But if you try to drive for 5 hours at an average speed of 70 km per hour, you are going to drive 350 km. As usual, we can find the constant by dividing x and y, which is 70. Thanks for listening to me.